Yummy. As far as I'm fucking concerned, dude, Japan is responsible for two things and two things alone. I'm going to completely disregard the fact that they sided with the Nazis during World War II. Just forget it.
Not a good look.
It's not a good look, but you know what? I think pretty much everybody forgot. Andor's like, yeah, okay, whatever. We bombed you twice, so let's move on.
It's even, I guess.
That being said, since we've forgotten that particular part of history, just saying here, we've forgotten it, Japan. Stop using Nazis in your fucking material like they're super cool.
Yeah.
Like there's a good way to use a Nazi, like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
That's a badass way to use a Nazi. Kick him in the face, throw him into propellers, all that jazz. Wolfenstein
was murdering.
Pretty cool. Just murdered the Nazis.
Yeah.
Japan's like, let's put Nazis in, and like the good guys like has like a fucking swastika and Hitler stash and like what the fuck, Japan?
Stop.
Anyway, Japan's responsible for several atrocities. One of them of which is, yes, their aforementioned Nazi love, apparently. 2, hentai.
Yeah.
Look, I could forgive some of that.
Pissing on octopi.
But some of it I can't. Yeah. Tentacles, aliens from other dimensions, invading actual vaginas and then growing them. Weird shit like that. Yorutsuka Doji, which is both a hentai and a Nazi movie anime. Come on, fucking Japan, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Twice you got bombed. Anyway, the other thing they're responsible for is humongous pubes and tiny little dings. Look, I'm not the first guy to tell you, hey, bring on the big dicks.
Yeah.
But when I'm watching a porno, I don't want to see a chick get fucked by a pedestrian penis like mine.
Yeah.
You know, or really like...
Or puny, really.
Yeah, like dwarven penis like mine. I want to see a chick get fucked by like a big-ass dong, but... I'm not begging for it like the Guardian was like, oh, where's my BBC at? No. I'm not begging for it. I'm just saying there should be a standard in porn, and I agree. In fact, H3 recently brought up a similar subject, and I agree with them. They agreed with me. I agree with them. Whatever, which way you want to spin it, I'm for it. There needs to be a standard. Japan said, fuck this standard. We're giving you long pubes instead. Pubes about this fucking long. Dings about this tiny. And thank God they fucking blur them out, because otherwise I'd be pissed.
Is this really the intro we're going with?
This is the intro we're going with, because today we're going to talk about the other thing that Japan is responsible for, which is awesome.
Unlike those pubes.
Unlike those other things that I just mentioned. That love of Nazis, pubes, tiny-ass dings in porn, censoring porn, but thankfully that's a good thing because of tiny-ass dings and long-ass pubes. It's a whole thing with them. Yeah. But anyway, they are responsible for one good thing. Well, there's also the fetishization of the schoolgirl outfit, which I gotta say, they took it out of the weird territory and into the casual territory. Like anybody can wear it now. So kudos to Japan, but it's still kind of creepy.
It's still a little weird.
But then again, like my dream would be to see like Emma Stone in a schoolgirl outfit.
It is
and Japan has made it possible for that to happen.
It's a weird slippery slope. Anyway, what?
Yeah, it's a weird fetish. If you really think about it, people are like, I want to see you in a schoolgirl outfit. And you're like, you really think about it, you're like, wait a minute, why?
Yeah.
I'll tell you why, though. Really, it's because the outfit itself is hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hence, Emma Stone, go ahead and wear one. Japan said it was okay. Anyway, Japan said it was also okay.
An intro.
For big-ass lizards to stomp the city to dust.
Yeah.
You know, because they're masochists that way. Case in point, they litter their porn with tiny penises and long pubes. Only a masochist would love that shit. But they do love to see their city destroyed. And the person that... I'm sorry, not the person. The entity...
He's a cool guy.
That is more suitable, the most suitable to do that, is the big guy himself, Gojira, a.k.a. Godzilla. We're talking about your Godzilla collection today. Which used to be bigger, but it's now smaller.
Yeah, downsized.
Which is the case with all Japanese dicks.
Downsized it like a dick. Yeah.
I want to see a Japanese porno where there's a huge cock. I'd be surprised. I want them to have a huge cock, a cock so huge that they're preset blurring. Yeah, it can't blur the whole cock out because they're so used to having tiny blurs. That they're like, dude, we can't get the top, the head down to mid shaft. We can't get it. We just can't get it. So they try to, like, they put blur on top of blur.
Yeah.
And you could still see the ball shape on the blur, but it's on the shaft because they just have 3 blurs for one big badass dick.
And it burns down their servers.
Yeah. Anyway, Godzilla certainly has a big dick, and or not, because sometimes he's a woman. It's a woman, asexual, whatever the fuck. Godzilla is a monster for all genders.
Yes.
So nobody should be offended.
He's gender neutral.
Yeah, he's gender neutral, unless he has a baby, which I guess means he's a chick. Maybe. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Godzilla. He's got a dick. Maybe I don't know what the fuck's going on. The point is, we never see a dick on Godzilla.
Yeah, that's true.
So what the fuck? Where'd that baby come from? Did he get fucked? Did Godzilla get fucked?
He's from Japan, so maybe he's got a micro dick.
That's true. You heard it here first. Godzilla got a micro dick. Anyway, we're talking about Godzilla's micro dick today. You got your Godzilla collection, which overcompensates for your own micro dick. Yeah. So let's see it, man. The first thing, of course, is this VHS copy of one of the great Godzilla films, Godzilla 2000. Not the greatest, but definitely one of the better ones. Which, look, we're Godzilla fans, but we're just going to put it out there. There's a lot of shitty Godzilla movies. And I realize that sometimes that's the appeal. We get that. But sometimes they're fucking bad to the point where you're like, dude, I got to stop watching. This is bad.
Anybody who cried about the 2014 American one.
Yeah, has clearly never seen a Japanese movie. Yeah. Fuck that shit, man. There's some bad ones, but this is not one of them. I wish it was Godzilla 1985. That's a way cooler poster and movie. Possibly the best, if not second best, of the Japanese ones. But you know what? This is a good one, too.
Get ready to crumble.
That's what they say. Anyway, that's the first piece. It's a VHS, so it's not going to be watched anytime soon. Next.
You have it.
Is your copy of Godzilla 2014. Now, this was a mixed reception, man. Yeah. But we loved it. We love this shit.
I'm starting to see people shit on it now. Y'all's as losers.
People been shitting on it, let me tell you. But, dude, this is a badass movie. This is a good build up your expectations and pull away and then build them up again. And then when you finally get it, it's an orgasmic movie. Yeah. Love that movie. Plus, Elizabeth Olsen. Yummy.
Shit. You get Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do the yummy.
Yes. Look, I'm going to say Elizabeth Olsen is the Olsen that proved that the Olsen twins sucked. I already knew that. Yeah. But the world, by the way, back to Japanese creepiness, the world was waiting for the Olsen twins to turn 18. Wasn't there like a
countdown or something?
Yeah, there was a countdown side for them to turn 18. World, do you realize what you did? You admitted that you already liked these girls, and we're just waiting. Stroking. Yeah, we're waiting for an excuse to be like, oh, it's okay for me to say this now. Yeah, that's some Japanese shit have I heard, and they weren't even responsible for that. Even the Japs were like, what the hell? Hello? Yes, that's right, the Japs. I said the Japs. Look, man. If we're going back to World War II.
Might as well.
Might as well call them Japs. Yeah. But anyway, no, we take that back. No, we don't. If Superman can say it, I can say it. Yeah. We don't mean that in an offensive way. I realize that's an offensive word to some people.
Not us.
Not us. You can call us wetbacks. It's all right. Yeah. We're Mexican because you didn't figure that out. But anyway.
We're also fat.
The point is,
our backs are sweaty. That's what I was getting at.
We love Godzilla, and that's what we're talking about. Let's get back on track. Yeah. This is a game that we played tons of. Yeah. I rarely play games, but this is one of them. Don't get me wrong, it's not a good game.
No.
But it's a fun game. Basically, you just get to pick your kaiju of choice from the Godzilla verse and,
battle it out.
Battle it out with another one. Destroy some cities along the way.
It's got a pretty big roster of kaiju. Thankfully, there's no King Caesar. So there's always that.
Yeah, that's good.
If you ever wanted to see Godzilla roll on the ground before he got kicked up, then there you go. This is your game.
Yeah, it's called Godzilla Save the Earth. Pretty classic. And next.
Yeah. I got this pop.
Now I'm wondering how offensive the term Japs is.
I mean, it can't be.
It is, right?
No.
We realize it's offensive. I'm just wondering how offensive.
Yeah, I don't think they care. They're freaking pissing on octopi.
Speaking of pissing on octopi, this looks like a pissed octopi, doesn't it?
No, but
this is a what is this?
This is a pop Funko vinyl. What the?
Funko vinyl
pop.
Why did you say it like that?
I don't know.
That was
one of the little cumbia kings there.
Funko vinyl. This is the pop's Funko vinyl.
This is the Funko. It's pretty terribly painted, as in when it comes to the bills in the back.
Oh yeah.
Smudging hardcore. There is a couple other ones, like there's one that has blue shit on them, and there's one that has like there's several colors. This is the normal one. This is the one I wanted. It does kind of look like a little dumb baby, but it's a Funko Funko vinyl pop of Godzilla. so I'll take it.
Godzilla Funko vinyl. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're also kind of expensive now, so I'm glad I got it when it was pretty cheap.
You know, vinyls are hit or miss for me, and I'm not criticizing. I know why you got it. I would get like one of I don't know. I don't even have an equivalent.
King Caesar?
Yeah, I would get like what's something I like Cthulhu.
Yeah.
That looks retarded if I like Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, they have one. It's kind of lame. But if I came across one, I'd get it. I get it.
I have it.
Do you?
Yeah. It looks good.
It's all right. Anyway.
He's got loincloth.
Cthulhu
has got loincloth.
Next.
I don't know why I brought this one up.
All right, this is one of those mystery bag Godzilla like dioramas.
Yeah, I got lucky with this. Now I'm not gonna lie, you picked them out.
Yeah.
And I got lucky and didn't get a turd.
Yeah, it was some shitty ones.
Now I don't know exactly from which movie this is, but it's the one where it goes all nuclear and explodes.
This is from 2000, isn't it?
Nah, it's not 2000. 2000 he has a very different design. It was one of the later 90s ones, I know that.
This is a NECA one.
This is the closest to my favorite Godzilla that I have, which is the fat Godzilla from the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they've made a fat Godzilla, and if they have, it's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So this was the closest that I could find. And anyway, I got this at some some weeaboo store, some weeb store, and I was like, hell yeah,
There's an inordinate amount of weeb stores where we live.
Yeah, and I got this in one of them, and it's close enough to my favorite Godzilla, and it's also a NECA Godzilla, so I had to get it. I was considering punching you in the face for doing that face, but I was considering painting it because I don't like the red on it, but I think I'm just going to keep it that way.
Oh, it's translucent, right?
Yeah.
I like how the tail doesn't match.
Yeah, I know.
That's a good touch there, NECA.
Yeah. Go back to milking your Predator and Alien lines.
To be fair, they milked the shit out of Godzilla. They just released Godzilla after Godzilla.
I don't think they have the rights to make any other kaijus.
Yeah, but people are willing to buy many Godzillas, as you evidence with your next Godzilla.
My next Godzilla is another NECA Godzilla. And I think this, I don't know, man. It's one of them. But it's a very good Godzilla figure.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I like how you did research of which ones you had.
Yeah.
First.
He's got a slightly bigger head than most other figures. He's got like a little mean head, but I think the sculpt has gotten way better. From this was an earlier one, and this one's a more later one. I think the sculpt got better with NECA Godzilla line. So there you go. And the tail actually matches now.
Is this your favorite one, or this is?
No, my favorite one's coming up, but this one's pretty high up there. I think it's really good. It might be 2000. Yeah.
No, it's not 2000. 2000 had the more like pointy face. Anywho, next.
We're going to take a step down and back to the 90s to a figure that was yours, actually.
Yeah, this was the first Godzilla figure I ever had, and it was a gift from my mom. And I got it for birthday. Now, we didn't celebrate birthday, so this was kind of like, what the fuck? I got something for my birthday?
Yeah.
And it's this tiny little fucking... I didn't even know who made this, man.
I don't know.
Doesn't say. I remember...
I want to say Trendmasters, but I don't think it was.
I remember we got it downtown, or she got it downtown.
Oh, yeah, downtown.
You know where all the Chinese people are.
Oh, yeah.
Selling stuff. But this was from an actual store, not a knockoff one. So that's a plus. But anyway, I used to make a little sound if you press, if you press the little button right here on his chest, make a little sound and light its eyes up. There was also another one I had, which I got like maybe a year or two later, and it was like a remote control one, but it wasn't an actual remote control. It was one of that had the fucking connection. Oh, man. And it looked similar, but it was bigger, obviously, and its feet just rotated like this on gears. it was stupid. Anyway, next.
Take a step up, and the only one of my many Bandai Godzilla vinyl figures that I actually kept, because I had a lot more of these. But like I said, I ended up getting rid of most of them.
What's this guy's name? I forgot.
Gigan.
Gigan, there you go.
And he's the more modern design, I believe. He showed.
By the way, this was my favorite guy to use on this video game, Because he had his little chest
Yeah, his little buzzsaw.
buzzsaw. Buzz your little ass off.
Which sucks because he was kind of my favorite kaiju, but I was never able. I didn't want to do like a mirror match, so I'd kind of do like the sportsman thing to do and just pick another one. Deep inside, I hated you for always picking him. But he's one of my favorite designs. I don't know why.
Really, to think about it, some Power Ranger shit right here.
Yeah, it really is. It looks like a freaking cock, as in a rooster.
Not a tiny Japanese cock.
You know, the redesign, which I think showed up in, 2000? No. One of them. It doesn't matter. It's really cool.
It does. You just didn't do any research.
I used to know all this, is the sad part. But my memory. Anyway, I didn't. I never did. But anyway, yeah, there you go. A cool redesign.
Next.
So there you go. I wish freaking NECA would make a fig. This I think, is my favorite NECA fig.
It'd be funny if NECA just started releasing fake mutants
Dude, this was
to spite you.
It's also the grossest one.
This is from Shin Godzilla.
Yeah, he's got the loose
Or
tail.
Shin Gojira or Godzilla Shin or all the fucking variants where people online argue about which one's the right one way to say it. And everybody's like, shut the fuck up. Just watch the movie and enjoy your dicks.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Now, go ahead.
It's the grossest Godzilla
Ever.
of all time. And he's got like 3 different stages, which I wish they would have made the other ones. But if you're gonna make one, you might as well go with the the final form.
Yeah.
I do kind of wish they had gone the extra mile and put the little guys in his tail. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
But it can't be can't really be picky. Also, I kind of wish they had gone with a darker shade on the tail because it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb because it's kind of bright.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think it's the coolest looking one.
Yeah. Definitely fucking cool.
There is also a later release because NECA that has like an open jaw with like fire coming out, which is really cool looking also. I almost got that one, but I decided to wait, and I'm glad I did.
This is, by the way, if you haven't seen, this is probably the best Godzilla movie. Shin Godzilla. Of the Japanese series.
Mm-hmm.
In our opinion. I don't know if you share the same.
There's a lot of people who don't like it, but I would say those people suck my cock off.
Yeah, it's definitely not for everyone though. If you got the attention span of a gnat, you're gonna hate the movie because it's not for you. But if you have an attention span, it's cool. Next,
gross ass Zilla effects.
Grozilla.
I got the 2014 NECA Godzilla.
2014
Weirdly, I found this at Walmart. Which, they used to kind of have like a couple NECA figs, but it was rare. And this was just happened to be one of them, and I got it for $1. So that's always great. Didn't come with a tail. That was weird.
Pretty cool. Next. Didn't come with a tail.
Well, yeah, it just came with it to the side.
Oh.
Next is one that I got a long time ago. Now, this is from Godzilla 2000.
Now, this one's a little dusty, but you get the point.
Yeah. I remembered mine actually having the purple bills in the back, but I guess not. Anyway, it's a cool fig. It does kind of have like a weird, like the toes are a little bent this way.
Yes.
Which you could fix. I just never did. And if you have a dusty room, good luck with that shit.
Scooby in my world.
Yeah. I think his arms are a little too long for Godzilla. But it looks cool. And I like it. And I got it.
Now we can recreate that scene where he's walking and then all of a sudden he goes. Anyway,
it's Tim Taylor.
Tim the Tool Man, Zilla. Pretty cool, man. I need to get one of those.
How about one of these?
I wanted one when I first saw it, but then I was like, it's not my bag.
Hayden?
It's not great looking. In my,
It's
don't get me wrong. It's good. It's just
you want that next level.
I'm not. If I want to get one Godzilla figure, it's got to be good. Like next level good, not just good, great.
Yeah.
This one's good. This just not great.
Good for the price.
Yeah, $20 for what is it, like a 12-inch?
Yeah. It's got a long ass tail.
This is a 2014 again.
Well, this is from King of Monsters, dude.
Oh yeah.
Get it right. But really, it's just the same mold that they used for 2014. Jax actually did a pretty good job with these, I think. Now,
that's why they're cheap, by the way. This is Jack's one.
Yeah. So there you go. Jack-offs.
Next.
Now, my next one is one I haven't opened, but it's the most recent NECA.
This is the King of Monsters Godzilla from NECA. Now, I was going to get this, and you just kind of took it from me when I showed it to you.
I totally did.
So,
I was going to allow you to purchase it, but because I already had one, right? That was my thought. But the sculpt has gotten so much better in this new figure from the previous one.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of had to get it because they put a lot more detail in like the bills and shit. I keep saying bills, and I don't think that's the right word.
Spines?
Yeah, they put so much more detail in the spines, and I think the paint job is a little less flat. So it's a way better looking figure, in my opinion.
Yeah, paint job is way, way better. Next. Damn, MySpace was a fucking thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, Tom, dude.
Whoop, stinker.
Oh, God, speaking of Tom, here he is.
This is what happened to Tom.
Melted down.
Oh, this is a big fucker.
Yeah, this is my prized possession. Now,
I mean, that's his cock.
His cock is pretty sexy.
That's his feet.
Yeah, his little feet are hot. I got this so I got this bad boy when it came out, right? But I got it at the Kmart, and the Kmart was having some hard times. They couldn't sell shit. So instead of the usual $70 that they were charging, because it's Kmart and they have to charge more, I got it for $49, which for this bad boy is a pretty good price.
Yeah, it's a big sucker.
It's a big ass moaf. It does love dust, which is not great. Fun fact, bringing that back, it has a speaker grill in its crotch, but it doesn't have any speakers in it or any electronics in it. So that's a thing that happened, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, Jack.
I just broke his tail.
Jax came in and he broke his tail, so that's cool.
There you go. What happened to Craig Fenn? He's right here.
It's a good reference that no one will get. And I didn't. So,
Slipknot, fool.
There you go. Okay, well, this is probably
this is the lamest Godzilla thing you have.
The crappiest thing I have.
I was going to try to put him on his tail, but it didn't work.
This is one that I don't even have displayed.
Yeah.
It's like a freaking earphone thing. Sucks.
Might as well just rip your earphones. Anyway.
Then we got another one of these tiny
one of these little weird,
I don't know, like little
cityscapes.
Yeah. That one's cute because he looks fat. And then we got the baby.
Tiny ass Godzilla 2014.
Yeah. They did re-release these and try to milk that freaking... There you go.
This is happening right now.
Yeah.
You should see the 69 sequence.
69 sequence
in the new movie
is pretty
epic.
The freaking Ghidorah, dude.
I like how the tail has a butt plug on it at the end here.
Look,
so
I just want to say, don't put that anywhere near your mouth.
What the?
Spin up my culo. Hashtag up the culo.
The hottest hashtag. Anyway, is that it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
There you go, folks. That's his Godzilla collection. Kaijection?
Could you? Nope.
Anyway, that's a thing we did. So we've offended an entire nation and questioned their love of massive tubes. And then kind of blew their, iconic kaiju hero.
Yeah.
Anti-hero, really. Sometimes he's a bad guy. Sometimes he's a good guy.
Sometimes he has a really annoying baby.
Yeah, that baby sucks, dude. What's his name? Manila?
Manila's a piece of shit.
Manila should die. Just in general. But anyway. So that's it, folks. Tell us what you think about this collection. Until next time, hit like, share, subscribe, and those notification buttons because we're out.
This music, story times, all kinds of shit for you. Anything goes inside tonight, from a couple of corpulent dudes. This music, story times, all kinds of shit for you.